I got my ways, I got my ears. People to, find info for me. Found out she got shot in the back of the head.
What if I told you I didn't know?
Well, then you want to get your answer.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, well, not getting that answer. I'll see you, D.
I'm sure you will.
The phone is recording, so for the record, you are speaking to Sergeant Opal Price of the LSPD, badge number 465, and...
Senior Officer D. Link, badge number 455 of LSPD.
And for the record, can you let us know your name, your state ID, and your occupation?
Yeah, my name is Matthew Colby, state ID 13035. And my occupation is professional jailbreaker. I got
like
charged.
that.
I got charged for jailbreaking myself out.
I love
Don't know
that.
how that's possible, but I did.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just for the record, I am going to let you know that you do have the right to remain silent, and or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed by the state if there's one available. Do you understand these rights?
I understand these, right?
Awesome. Are you going to be wanting a lawyer today?
For now, we're good. If there's any questions I don't want to answer, I might need to get a lawyer. I'll ask for one.
Okay. I mean, if there's any questions you don't want to answer, you can just say I don't want to answer that. No comment, anything like that.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with someone called Cassie Carlisle?
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with her.
I was coming into this, guys.
How do you know her?
She was a lifer in here with me since, day one. Me and her got sent up probably within, let's say, 2 to 3 days of each other. She came a little bit after me, and we've been in here since June of last year. So I've known her for a long time.
Wow. So would you say that you guys are close?
I would say out of everybody in this yard, I would be the closest to her.
She's still currently here with you?
I mean, we all know she's dead.
Okay, how do we know that?
I got my ways, I got my ears. People to, find info for me. Found out she got shot in the back of the head.
Do you know if that was in prison, outside?
Well, it definitely wasn't in prison because I would have heard it.
So, before she died, she was on the run. Were you aware of that?
No, I was not.
I'll say it was a good 2, almost 3 weeks from the time of her escape to her murder. You didn't notice her missing?
Well, I mean, she wasn't in the yard, but I didn't know what happened. Was she kidnapped? Did she break out? You said on the run. I don't know if she was on the run or not. I just knew she was missing.
She broke out.
Okay.
Was broken out, whichever term you prefer. So you're aware that she was shot in the back. Do you have any idea who it could have been?
No, but if I find out, they'll be dead.
You're very protective of her?
I wouldn't say I'm protective of her, but, she was my best friend. I'm not like, just as you'd be protective of your own people, I'd be protective of mine.
That makes sense. Just to let you know, the statute on all of that stuff, her death, her escape, anything to do with hiding her after escape, the statute of that is up. No one can be charged for it anymore, technically. There's some technicalities around it, but can you tell me who told you that she was dead? There's no charges coming to them. I just want to know for my own peace.
I don't think I'm going to say that. I like to keep my secrets. My secret's secret, I can't let my little birdies give me, or, get caught.
No, I get it. Do you recall the day that you found out about her death?
I do. A little bit.
Do you remember what day that was?
I can't give you an exact date.
Could you give me like a weekday? Or if I gave you a weekday, would you be able to say, yep, that's the one?
I don't think so. All I know is it wasn't in March, or if it was March, it was the very beginning of March. I honestly can't remember. Time kind of all melts together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What day did she die? So. Or what day was she found?
On the 26th of February.
Then I'd probably say about 3 days after that.
Okay.
Maybe 3-4 days. I found out the moment you guys found out it was actually her, like through the DNA.
What do you mean?
We let a bit go.
When you guys found out it was actually Cassie. That's when I found out.
Look, he's let it slide.
I mean, we DNA swap and fingerprint bodies the day we find them. What do you mean you found out like 3 or so days later?
Yes, I would have said. I found out 3 days later.
He fucked up there.
Roughly.
But what do you mean by you found out when we found out about her DNA.
We all know you guys didn't know who that was at first.
What makes you say that?
Come on, Opal. She's
No, no.
She's telling the line so well.
I think we could probably work something out here. Name your price. What do you want? I know it's a life for things to get boring. I'm sure we can work something out for you to tell me what exactly you mean by that.
See, here's the thing. Prison ain't boring at all. And anything I really want, you would not be able to get.
What do you want?
I think we all know what anybody that's in here wants. And that's never going to happen.
Yeah, I think freedom is probably out of the question. There's nothing else that I could possibly get you that is realistic that would make you tell me what you mean by that?
No, I think we have it, you know, as long as you're a trustee, you got it pretty good in here.
Okay. I mean,
You know, we
I
have our own
respect
little
that. That makes
workshop.
sense.
We have, you know, we're learning to do mechanic work, stuff like that. Actually, trying to become better for society.
I can respect that. I don't think I have any other questions. I'm gonna end the recording, and then I'll give you my phone number in case you ever think of something that I could do for you that will make you tell me what you mean by that.
Yeah, maybe there is something.
Oh? Do you want to say it before I end my recording or after?
We can keep this one off the record.
It's turned off?
If I tell you what I meant by that, would you tell me who actually did it? You know, statute of limitations are over.
What if I told you I didn't know?
Well, then you want to get your answer.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, well, not getting that answer.
He's good. Colby's good.
I mean, that makes
Colby's
sense.
good.
I have nothing to give you, so why would you give me something in return?
Exactly.
I appreciate your time, Mr. Colby. I'm gonna
Anytime.
slip you my number here. If you think of anything else, feel free to call me, okay?
All right, will do, Opal.
Appreciate your
Nice
time.
to see you again, Colby.
Yeah, it's not nice to see you again.
That's all right, mate.
Damn.
My head still hurt.
If you guys want to let us down.
What can I say? I got a good right arm, you know, my man. It would have been. It weren't personal, it was a job, you know?
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
See you later, Colby.
Thank you, Colby.
have a good one, Guns. I'll see you, D.
I'm sure you will. Did he just say?
All
Did he just say tell Andre I said hi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so. We know. Well, we know that's coming anyway,
This
right?
motherfucker and the things that he knows, I will never understand.
I mean, he did break out of prison once, so.
For several days.
Did-
Like weeks.
Yeah.
Well,
right?
he also just told us something else that I find crazy, but he wouldn't elaborate on it, so I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it? It was interesting. You played that
That
really
was
well.
crazy.
You played the line well. I'll give you that.
Was it related to the safety
obviously-
and sanctity of the prison or something completely
No.
different?
No,
nothing
not
you
at
need
all.
to worry about. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm obviously not gonna let him know that he's right, but he seemed very confident that he was right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it, and good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you
DOC.
for clarifying everything.
He just threatened me with Andre, guys.
Who's Andre?
My old gang leader.
Shit.
My ex-gang leader.
Wait, Andre? I think I
Masha.
just met him at Legion.
Andre Tyson.
And
Talks
Andre.
like this with a lisp.
We just met. He was just at Legion, I think, with
Yeah,
Knox and a
Big
bunch of people.
fucking bald head. Normally shirtless.
That
in a-
listen, they were all just like taking over my car. At one point, they kept taking us out of our car. Larry has keys in my car because he dumped it earlier. So they just kept trying to pull us out of the car and drive it away.
I suppose you didn't jump and start blasting.
I
Well, I
asked
told him I
him.
was going to shoot them.
I asked him when he knew about Cassie's death,
Huh?
and he said. So I told him that she died on the 26th, and he said, "Well, I probably found out about 3 days later or so. Whenever you guys found out through DNA that it was actually her." He knows her DNA was tampered, and we didn't know who she was for the first couple of days. And I don't know who the fuck told him, and he wouldn't tell us.
Probably Ursula, right? It's got to assume, right? I guess, no?
So I was hoping he'd say that, because then that'd be. She's claiming the reason she changed Cassie's DNA is because they were testing to see if DOC could alter DNA, but then she did it a second time, and she never changed it back to its original thing. Tell him, remember, he didn't. So
Look at this fucker stealing. Look at this. Oi, dickhead, what are you doing? Get out the fucking vehicle. It's not yours.
My name's Sneaky.
Get out
You're
the
gonna
big-
shoot me for getting
No,
in
I
the
thought-
car?
I-
Sneaky, you haven't left by now, Sneaky.
I thought it was my fucking.
What?
Get out the car.
You
Sneaky.
haven't left, Sneaky.
Start running back.
I was waiting.
Go on.
I was waiting for my friends, and I think something had happened to him, so I'm trying to go save them.
No, well, you ain't stealing a car, motherfucker. Go on.
What? What you just gonna tell me go back inside or something?
Sneaky. Fuck off. Just stop. Do me a favor and start walking. Come on.
What am I gonna do? I'll go around the corner and steal a car. Bye.
Thank you for watching our latest video. We've seen what Dee's been getting up to. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.
Hey. Hey. I do, yeah, I do it.